This is Eyewitness News Up Close with Diana Williams.
How do you begin to recover and rebuild when so many people have nothing left? The United Way is working to help storm victims get back on their feet and focusing on the long-term relief. And here to talk with us about how you can help is CEO and President of the United Way of New York City, Sheena Wright. Sheena, good to have you here with us this morning.
Thank you so much.
Tell us about the needs. What is it that people are going to need, short-term and long-term?
There are obviously some immediate pressing needs that people still have. Many people are still without power. They don't have access to clean water. They don't have food. The weather drops every day. They need blankets. So there's some immediate, urgent, day-to-day needs that still need to be met in a lot of the hardest hit areas in our region and in our city. In addition to that, entire communities are going to have to be rebuilt. There are businesses, nonprofit organizations, and other social service agencies that were always there in these neighborhoods serving vulnerable people, and they've been wiped out, completely decimated. So those will have to be rebuilt. So the social fabric has to be rebuilt in these communities, and it's going to take some time.
So I'm thinking you've got two areas. You've got helping the homeowners rebuild, but helping these businesses rebuild too. And what are their needs going to be? For homeowners, I'm thinking they're going to need furniture down the road. They're going to need everything from kitchen utensils to blenders, just the basic necessities, right?
Yeah, they're going to have to rebuild their homes in a lot of instances. So every single thing that you can imagine, everything that you can imagine from top to bottom. And business owners are going to have a lot of loss because they haven't had customers for some time, and they're going to also have to restock.
Now, I know you're setting up a fund similar to the one that we saw for 9/11 relief. Tell us about how that's going to work, and how is it different what you do from, say, what the Red Cross is doing?
So the United Way Recovery Fund is focused on the entire region. So all of the 11 states that were impacted have United Ways in those states and in those communities that have been...
So you work really at the local level?
Right on the neighborhood level. The United Way of New York City, for example, works with 400 nonprofits, institutions in New York City who are on the front lines serving the needs of those communities day in and day out. And they're going to be here long beyond the stories wane around the Sandy recovery efforts.
And they've been here before.
And they
were here before.
So these are the organizations that the people in the neighborhood know and trust and go to for help. They're the ones on the front lines, and a lot of them have been terribly challenged. So our fund is going to be investing in those neighborhood-based organizations that are providing vital services.
And do you find that that's a better system? Because, you know, some of these new groups come in to offer help, but you find it's better for people to be dealing with those who've been on the ground and already there for some time?
I think knowing the neighborhoods and knowing the community is absolutely critical. So what we're trying to do as well is connect to some of those emergency relief providers to make sure that they have the right eyes and ears on the ground so they can better deliver their services. We were just in Coney Island a couple of days ago, and for an extended period of time actually, and there's a mission that serves 4,000 people a month that has been totally wiped out. So these people know that's where you go when you have an urgent need, and we have to rebuild that institution so that it can continue.
So that it can continue. Okay. Thank you so much, Sheena. Good to have you here. And good work that you're doing, and we'll get the word out. So
Thank you.
If you want to donate to the United Way Hurricane Relief Fund at Sandy/recovery, let's put it up on the screen there, www.uwsandyrecovery.org. That's where you can go to check out. It's their website. You can also text a $10 donation by texting recovery to 52000. You can also find other ways to help by logging onto our website at 7online.com. And I know a lot of people want to help, and we thank you for that. And that'll do it for this edition of Up Close. Thank you for watching this morning. I'm Diana Williams. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Have a good one.